Mobile network operators and DNB are expected to sign share subscription agreements this year, despite a slight delay. According to Communications and Digital Minister Fahmi, his ministry has already had a meeting with the 5G task force to discuss several matters to expedite the signing of the deals. Met at the launch of DNB's 5G Experience Centre today, he explained that there were some proposals, discussions and analysis to be settled, as well as some assessments from a technical point of view and also financial aspects. The Telcos, Celcom Digi, Maxis, Telekom Malaysia, U-Mobile and YTL Communications were expected to ink the share subscription agreements by the middle of this month. The minister said he would announce the date for the signing soon after meeting all the telcos. Earlier this week, the Straits Times reported that political and commercial wrangling over control of Entity B, the country's second 5G network provider, is threatening to derail the first network. Entity B will be set up once DNB hits its 80% 5G coverage of populated areas by the end of this year. Troubled low-cost carrier MYAirline has been ordered to submit a written justification by tomorrow as aviation regulator Mavcom intensifies its investigation into the airline. In a statement today, Mavcom said upon receiving the written representation from MYAirline, it will evaluate whether the carrier should continue as an air service license holder or whether the license should be suspended or revoked. It will provide additional updates to the public within a week. The Commission issued a show-cause letter to MYAirline on October 13th, a day after the airline's abrupt operational suspension. With regard to airfare reimbursement, Mavcom said it has engaged various agencies, including Bank Negara, to seek all possible avenues to refund affected consumers and promised to provide additional updates in due course. In the meantime, Mavcom has set up a task force comprising representatives from the Commission, the Legal, Regulatory and Dispute Resolution Committee and Consumer Protection Committee. Nestlé Malaysia booked an 18.7% jump in its third quarter FY23 earnings, with net profit rising to 133.7 million ringgit on the back of a 5.3% increase in revenue to 1.77 billion ringgit. In a bourse filing today, the Food and Drink Processing Group said bottom line was supported by sales growth and its continuous focus on internal efficiencies and saving initiatives to offset the impacts of volatile commodity prices and unfavorable exchange rates. The absence of cukai makmur also helped. It declared an interim dividend of 70 cents per share. In a statement, Chief Executive Officer Wan Arano said innovation was significant in the quarter, and the group further expanded its presence in the fast-growing dairy-free drinks space. On its prospects, Aranos said, despite the uncertain environment, the company continues to leverage its strong foundation and proven capabilities in providing relevant product offerings, while it continues to advance its ESG agenda. Lotte Chemical Titan Holding or LCT narrowed its net loss to 55.58 million ringgit for the third quarter of FY 2023 due to reversal of inventory write-down and improved margin spreads resulting from lower feedstock costs. In the third quarter of FY 2022, it had posted a huge net loss of 355.5 million ringgit. The company has been loss-making for 6 straight quarters. Quarterly revenue fell 17.4% to 1.96 billion ringgit amid lower average product selling prices. Commenting on LCT's financial performance, its president and CEO Park Hyun-chol says the group's business environment remains challenging, weighed down by slower economic growth in major economies and the new tensions in the Middle East. He said LCT is vigilantly monitoring the geopolitical situation and the aggregate supply and consumption dynamics to enable the company to navigate through this volatile environment. LCT's shares closed unchanged at 1 ringgit 13 cent, valuing it at 2.61 billion ringgit. The Public Accounts Committee or PAC will be summoning Human Resources Minister V. Sivakumar on November 2nd regarding the probe into the training programs and fund management of the Human Resource Development Corporation or HRD Corp. PAC Chairman Mas Ermiati Samsudin says it will also question the Finance Ministry's representative in HRD Corp on November 1st. The decision to call these two witnesses is based on their names being mentioned in the first proceeding, she says, and the committee aims to ensure fairness to them. The PAC had on Monday held a proceeding regarding the matter, summoning Datuk Haji Amran Haji Ahmad from the HR Ministry and HRD Corp CEO Datuk Wira Shahul Dawood. As for its investigations into the troubled Littoral Combat Ship project, she said the PAC is in the final stages of preparing a report which should be presented during the current parliamentary session.